So we haven't got a striker, but we have got a striker scoring. Phil Mitchell, step up to the plate. You have become the new hero of Curzon Ashton. We've actually got off to a pretty good start, to be honest with you. We've fiddled around with the tactic just a little bit, and I think it's working out all right. I think we're in for a good season this year. A few of you guys predicted 12th down in the comments on episode 1. I think that's about right for where we are at the moment. We've got another tough FA Cup draw though, so hopefully we can come through it and progress into the first round. Seems like a long way away, so maybe not that far just yet, but hopefully we can. Thank you for all of the support so far in the series. Keep it coming. All the comments, the likes and shares and all of that is really appreciated. Thank you so much. Let's get into it. Hey guys, welcome back to some more Football Manager 2018 and part 3 of season 2 of our Journeyman series with Curzon Ashton, and today we have that FA Cup qualifying match against Gainsborough Trinity. That's a tough one, and then we've got a home match in the league against Leamington, which starts a nice little run of home games for us as we've been away quite a bit recently. Anyway, let's have a look at the last few matches since the last episode, which was the double defeat against Boston United and FC United of Manchester. Since then, we've had 2 wins and a draw and a 4-3 thriller. So we beat Harrogate Town 4-2. Jordan Wright, Danny Shaw and Phil Mitchell getting a couple of goals there. We then stuffed Alfreton Town 3-0. Phil Mitchell, Jordan Wright and Carl Hamilton scoring there. We then drew 2-2 against Chorley. Phil Mitchell and John Hunt scoring there. And most recently, we agonisingly lost 4-3 to Kettering Town with Lohman, Hamilton and Mitchell scoring there, but a late goal from Shaw Silver for them and a controversial penalty as well where apparently one of their players dived. I'm not going to get into that this episode. We lost 4-3, we just have to deal with it. We're currently 14th in the league, looking very good. We've had 3 wins so far this season, which is a good start. I'd say 11 points from 9 games. We'd certainly like to increase that to 14 from 10. That's about 1.4 points per game, which I think would be enough to stay up this season. And hopefully get us into a mid-table position. That is the target this season, I think, mid-table. Dynamics is looking good, by the way, and if we have a look at this, we are tasked with just avoiding relegation, so hopefully we can definitely do that, but we've got to keep on top of it and we've got to keep the confidence levels up. Let's have a look at the team for today, and then we have got Chris Evans starting in goal. We've got Topless, Hunt, Danny Shaw and Mason Fallon in defence. We've got Sean Reid and Sam Walker in the midfield with Wright and Guest starting behind Phil Mitchell and Callum Dolan up front, who still hasn't scored his first goal, but he has been playing quite well, so I thought we'd give him a chance in today's FA Cup match. We have been trying to bring in signings, but finances are a massive issue at the club at the moment, so it has been difficult to keep on top of it, but generally I think everybody's been playing well anyway, so hopefully that can continue for the next few matches and we can get into the FA Cup. Will it be the 4th qualifying round and then we'll only be 1 away? I'm really not sure what round this is, to be quite honest with you. I'm sure we'll find out on the match information screen when we get to it. So here we are. Come on lads, let's try and get a win for episode 3 of the season. I can't actually see it on there. Here's Hunt now to Evans, now to Barris, now to Richards. That's forward to Apaya, and that's just over the bar. So a little bit of a nervy start. If we go into overview, 2nd qualifying round match, so we need to win 3 matches to get through the first round proper. That has got to be the target, I think. It will be tough, but I think if we can get through today, maybe get a home tie in the next round, then, you know, it's all money, and we'd certainly love a little bit more Wongerage in the bank so that we can start bringing in more players to help us along with improving the side. Here's Topless, that's forward towards Phil Mitchell. We've got two players closing in on it, but it's away. That's forward to Appiah, but a good header by Shaw. Now here's Richards. Here's Rowlandson. Now to Appiah, forward to Jarman, and it's 1-0. Nathan Jarman puts Gainsborough 1-0 up. Not much we could have done about that, to be quite honest with you. It's just one of those things, isn't it, where they slice open your defence, and when it's one-on-one like that, not much you can do at this level. 1-0. And we've got to get back into this now. I will show you the tactics at half-time, the tweaks that we've made. I think we did make the same tweaks in the last episode, so you might already be familiar with it. Here's Jarman, though, on the ball. Now to Longstaff. Wright cuts it out. Here's Jordan Wright on the right-hand side. Here's Evans now. Chris Evans away. Wright. Now to Walker. That's forward to Phil Mitchell. Phil Mitchell on the ball to Wright now. Jordan Wright down this right-hand side. Oh! Almost went in, but a good tip over by Parkin there. Now we have a corner. Into the middle. Phil Mitchell. It's off the line. Here's King, and that's away now to Topless. Annoying. 25 minutes into the game. Not doing too badly. By the way, there is still time to vote for the team that you want me to choose for the stream save. I will be streaming at 8 o'clock tonight. Here's Shaw, though. More important matters. And, well, I thought that was a penalty. Here's Phil Mitchell. It's now another corner. So I will be streaming at 8 o'clock tonight. It's looking like Nottingham Forest at the moment, but, you know, it still could all change. But it will be fun no matter what. And hopefully you guys can join me 8 o'clock UK time every single Wednesday for the FM stream save. We've got a cat messing around down here. Just knock them off it. Rollinson in. Oh, it's 2-0 just before half time. That's really disappointing, and it looks like we're going to go out of the FA Cup again. I'm really sorry about this cat. Hopefully sorting them out in between matches. But half time, it's 2-0. We need to get back into this. We've had 3 chances so far, and not really look like taking any of them. So show me something else in the second half. Hand it over to the assistant. If we have a look at the tactics currently, we're still going for this sort of 4-2-4, if you like, but we're only going for more direct passing, hit early crosses and whipped crosses. We might actually turn whipped off as well. We'll get set pieces off because we don't need that. We're going to go turn whipped crosses into mixed crosses, and just try and make everything simple again. I think that is the key at non-league. If you guys want to know how to do a little bit better at non-league, I know I'm probably not the guy to tell you that, but just keep it as simple as possible. That certainly seems to be working for me at the moment. Here's Dolan. That was disappointing. That was really, really disappointing. 50 minutes gone here. Here's Barris. Now to Richard. Barris into the middle. Shaw away. Here's Shaw again. Allen now to Barris. Can we get a good tackle in? Here's Jarman. Now to Barris. And oh, it's 3-0. We're out of the FA Cup, everybody. Oh, it's just been a disappointing performance today, to be honest with you. I don't really know who's responsible for it, but defensively as a unit, we haven't been good. Walker into the middle. Can we get a consolation goal? That's off the bar. That would have kept hope alive, but we might well get done on the counter-attack here. Here's Appiah down this right-hand side. Into the middle. Oof, Evans comes out collecting. Very, very fortunate there. So let's make a change. Dolan has been terrible, as always. So we'll bring on Carl Hamilton. Leonard hasn't really played much this season, so we'll bring him on as well. He can actually play on that right-hand side, so we'll go for that. Sean Reid has been rubbish as well, so we'll bring on Joel Ward and see how... Joe Ward, and see how he does today. 60 minutes gone. I'd certainly like to get back into the game. I don't think we're going to get close to equalising in this match, but I'd really not like to concede another one. It was a good tackle by the number 4, whoever that might be. Here's Leonard. Oh, Longstaff to Richards. Now to Jarman, to Appiah. Rowlandson into the middle, and Jarman makes it 4. Oh, really is a tough school, isn't it? I don't want to see that. Gainsborough, a tough team to be drawn away against, and out of the FA Cup again. But this is our worst performance for a while. I was building the team up in the intro today, and we just haven't performed. Here's Leonard now to Fallon. Allen away. Here's Jarman. Apaya on the ball. Oh, for goodness sake, it's going to be 5-0 here. It's going to be 5-0. Oh, it's off the post. It's away. Oh. Come on, boys. At least do something. Here's Hamilton. Carl Hamilton with a good shot, but that was a good save. 12 minutes to go here. Hamilton. Walk out of Hamilton. It's away. Just not happening for us here, is it? I will check what our playable leagues are as well in this. Craig, I think, down in the comments was asking which leagues I play, so we will duly deliver by showing you that at the end of this episode, and hopefully that'll be something a little bit more positive than this performance. It's been quite atrocious, to be honest with you. 4-0. We have had our chances as well. 10 shots today, and haven't really got close to scoring. We hit the bar earlier on, but 4-0. Gainsborough go through, you know, deservedly as well, and I'm quite upset about that because I really wanted to get through to the FA Cup, and then we've got Leamington in a couple of days' time. We're going to be on the back foot in terms of fitness. We'll probably pick up injuries, and it's all going to go wrong. I can pretty much guarantee it. But hopefully we can come back strong and get a victory in the bag. So here we are for the game against Leamington. As promised, I will show you the leagues that we have loaded on this game. We have England, of course. We've got China, Brazil, Australia, France, Germany, Italy, Scotland, South Africa, Spain, and the United States. So we've got 9 playable leagues at the moment, which is a lot, but I don't think it's too bad. You know, the computer's still running fine and all of that jazz. So yeah, not much I can complain about. This is the team that we're looking at then. Exactly the same team, to be honest with you. I haven't made any changes whatsoever. I didn't really see the need to be honest. Actually, no, we've brought in Carl Hamilton up front instead of Callum Dolan, who drops to just outside the bench. So, you know, he's going to play instead of Cummins there. But let's get into it and see how we do. It's one of those games that we should be winning, but after that performance against Gainsborough, I really don't know sort of where we are anymore, to be honest with you. I was really confident of sort of being mid-table, maybe having a tricky push for the playoffs, but we just haven't performed in that last game. And obviously we lost the game against I can't remember who it was, but we lost 4-3. We need to get league table up. Was it Alfreton maybe? I'm not sure. No, we beat them 3-0. Anyway, here's Walsh on the ball. Walsh off the post. Goodness me. Evans comes out to collect though. It was Kettering. We lost 4-3 too. So, you know, Leamington today, it's going to be a tough one. Let's have a look at the league table then. Where are they? They are currently 6th. So it's certainly a good sort of indicator. If we can beat those sort of teams, then we might be looking at a top half finish maybe this season, but we've got to go out there and perform better, because Gainsborough are below us in the league and they absolutely thumped us. So yeah, good recovery job today, hopefully. Here's Wright now to Reed to Walker. Walker out wide to Topless now. Topless forward to Mitchell into the middle. Now Sam Walker with the goal. It's gone in. It was deflected, but it is 1-0, and that should move us well up the table, up to maybe even 10th above our old club Blyth Spartans. Or no, it won't be. It's already updated. 13th place for us at the moment, which is, you know, mid-table, very much mid-table, and looking a lot better. And we've obviously got all of the home matches coming up, so hopefully we can do something in those home matches. We need to hang on in this one though. Got York City coming up, so that's going to be a tough one. Oh no, we have gone up to 9th. There we go. I was right. Here's Phil Mitchell on the ball over the bar. Unlucky, but we have moved up to 9th, and that league table looks beautiful at the moment with us up there. Only sort of a couple of points off being in the playoffs at the minute against today's opponents. So if we can score a few more against them today, then it'll certainly help us. Here's Jordan Wright. We're starting a counter-attack here. Jordan Wright on this left-hand side. Keeps going. Right into the middle. Oh, it's wide. It's wide. If only that had fell to Phil Mitchell. Here's Sam Walker. Into the middle. Hunt. Guest. Now to Obeng. Obeng on the ball. Good tackle. Oh, it wasn't. It was a foul. It was a good tackle because it stopped their attack. But don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody. Okay? Yeah? Don't tell anybody. Here's Randall. Now here's to Burton. Bishop on the ball. Kelledy. Oh, that's forward to Bishop. This is a chance for Leamington, and it's wide. If only that had fell to a player that wasn't injured, that could have been 1-1 right there. But 1-0 up. You know, we might be mugging them a little bit at the moment. I think they've probably been the better side on reflection, but if we can go into the second half, we can get that cushion. Maybe a Phil Mitchell special is on the cards here, and hopefully we can go 2-0 up, have that bit of a cushion, help our goal difference a little bit, but you don't know how happy I would be grinding out this 1-0. 60 minutes gone. We are going to make a change at this stage. Reed hasn't necessarily had the best game, so I'm going to bring on Bianga as a central midfielder on defend. Hunt's not had a great game either, so we'll bring on Dan Preston at the back, who hasn't actually played that well so far this season, so hopefully he can step up to the plate today and show why he should be starting. Oh, Jordan Wright's injured. That's really annoying. We'll have to bring Leonard on. Who's going to be better there though? Maybe Dolan. We'll bring Callum Dolan on. He did very, very well there when we played him a couple of games ago. So hopefully he can rekindle that form on that right-hand side today and do something good. Here's Sam Walker on the ball. Forward to Lewis Hamilton. Lewis Hamilton to Dolan now. Dolan, get it back. He can. Topless. Bianga. Now to Walker. Walker on the ball. Forward to Phil Mitchell. Chanson puts it in the back of the net. Phil Mitchell. I told you he was a hero. He's put us 2-0 up here. And that surely sees us a little bit more secure in this game. On 14 points. Firmly in the top half as it stands. Although we have got quite a few of their teams to... the other teams to play that are around us. So... look at Telford United though, they are running away with the league at the moment, so hopefully we won't be playing them anytime soon. I just got something stuck in my throat. Apologies for the constant spluttering in this episode. If I was professional, I would edit all that out, but you know me, I'm raw footage guy. Here's Walsh, good tackle by Fallon. We've got 2 minutes to hang on here. What a great performance, you've got to say, to come out of this with a 2-0 victory. You know, when we weren't the best team. Hopefully that's done it. We weren't the best team. We've performed well. We've got the victory. And that's something that we weren't doing at Blyth Spartans. We were just losing all the time. And it's simply because we've got a goal scorer in Phil Mitchell. We're getting the results that we need. We've got 14 points from 10 games. Looking very, very good. Wright is out for 4 to 7 weeks. That's a big injury. We'll have to bring in... what's his face? Dolan on that right-hand side. There we go, that'll do. Sam Walker was brilliant, as usual. So let's have a look at when we're going to come back. I'm going to go ahead and play a few games, and then I think we'll come back for... Ooh, that's looking tempting. That is looking tempting. So shall we come back for the Bishop, Stortford and Southport games. Blyth I won't bother showing because we've done that. Been there, done that. We'll do that nearer the end of the season, I think. And then we can do some FA Trophy stuff as well. The episode after that, but that's way in the future. If you've enjoyed that, make sure you leave a like down below. Make sure you keep voting in the poll down in the description of yesterday's video. If I remember, I'll put it into this description as well. But make sure you tune into the stream at 8 o'clock tonight, probably with Nottingham Forest, and hopefully you guys will enjoy that. Subscribe if you'd like to see more, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.